Dallas, I'll go to you real quickly here. You do make a game of it in the third period. At that point, how do you dress your team with the final 20 minutes at stake?
Well, I didn't like our game right from the drop of the puck. We wanted to play desperate. We didn't do that. We wanted to play physical. We didn't do that. We wanted to have a net front presence. We didn't do that. And somehow we were able to hang around in the game and make it interesting. But we can't go into these games and just think, okay, well, we'll wait till the third and turn it on and feel all nice and fuzzy about ourselves because we in the final period we played well. The game's 60 minutes long. Sometimes it's 65 minutes long, and we need that from this group.
Was it more of a game because of the goaltending, perhaps?
Well, yeah, on both ends. I think it was more of a game because I think their goalie made some real key saves on some excellent chances, and Drew held us in it.
Dallas, the production lately has been down offensively. Is that from a lack of chances or just a lack of not scoring? What do you see out there?
No, our chances are about the same on a night-to-night basis, but it's, we tell our forwards, especially our forwards all the time, you go into a game, you might get 2 A chances, like great chances to score, but you may only get 1, and you can't be surprised by that chance. You have to be ready for it, and tonight was a great example. We had a few guys who had excellent chances, but they were surprised by the puck on their stick. And when you're going through a little bit of a drought like we are, that's how you have to score.
Joe Colbert is one of those guys. He seemed to have probably 2 of the first 3 really big scoring chances. Does that change a game if he scores there in that point in time?
Absolutely. Absolutely. He made a great play to Hamilton, who had a great chance. He had a wide open net. It absolutely changes the way the game's played. But I thought Joe was maybe one of our few forwards that was going and actually trying to generate something.
You said tonight they weren't necessarily as physical as you'd like them to be, but looking at Nicholas Deschamps specifically, it seems he's actually playing more physical. Is he one of the guys maybe that you would say is?
We need more from Nicholas Deschamps. We've put him with 2 very good players over the last little bit, and we need him to play harder, and we need production.
You take your time out. We had the benefactor of having a camera on you. At that point, is it somewhat like in between periods sometimes where you just have had enough, you let the team pull it out?
Well, no, I took our time out because we had guys on the ice for about a minute and a half on our own zone, and we had iced the puck, and I didn't want to take it, but I'd rather have my timeout late when we're trailing. But our guys could barely stand up, and we had been hemmed in our zone, and I had to waste it.
What are your thoughts on Jake Gardner's game?
I thought Jake was okay. I think he was trying to push the envelope a little too hard offensively, but it's. I think he senses when we're having trouble scoring, and he takes it upon himself. So I thought he was okay. He was above average, and believe me, I've seen him play way worse, and I've seen him play much better.
I thought that D'Amigo, McKegg, Scott line looked pretty solid. What are your thoughts on that trio and sort of their game at this point?
Well, I thought Jerry was working. I thought Greg Scott was having just a horrible time with the puck, and a guy like Kegger, we need desperation. This is a guy that's in and out of the lineup right now, and he's dying for another shift, dying for another game, and you've got to show that desperation right off the bat. I thought he got a little bit better as the game went on, but that's another group of 3. And listen, I can go right through the team right now, especially our group of forwards. I don't have a lot of love for them right now.